everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Caroline. I am a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Amazon. And I have a newfound addiction to jewelry unboxings. This is my first 10-pound box from Thredup. This one came from Phoenix, Arizona. My other ones have come from Mount Vernon. I've done 5-pound boxes before. So I'm super excited to open this, and as I say that, I realize I never weighed it to see what I was sent. So, my scale is behind the video, sorry about that. 11 pounds, 0.6 ounces is what the box comes up. So, I definitely got my 10 pounds of jewelry, plus a little bit of packing in there. And I'm kind of nervous. This cost me $60 plus shipping. Wait, is that right? 60? Yes. $34 for the 5-pound boxes plus $5.99 shipping. So those were $40. This one is only $60 for the 10-pound box plus $5.99 shipping. So $65.99 is my total cost. And I was kind of worried. This is the inside of the box. Just with the general thought being that maybe with a 10-pound box, they throw in more filler junk, because I've gotten pretty lucky on some of my 5-pound boxes. But it looks like what they did was took 2 of their 5-pound bags and put them in the box. So we'll get through this as quick as I can and see if I can do it all in one video. I only have about an hour before I have to get out of here. This one, they taped the bag. Oh, it's got a ribbon. It has not. So, in the past, they had not taped the bags. So, I'm just going to get started on bag number 1. And let's see what goodies I got. Alright, so bangle bracelets. Now most of the jewelry either gets sold individually online or grouped up in bracelets and rings or earrings, etc. This might be sterling. Doesn't seem to have any markings on it, but it does have somebody's initials, MSK. It's a little locket bangle bracelet. Doesn't appear to be magnetic at all. That is not a professional jewelry magnet, but it does give me a general idea. I'm not seeing any markings, but I will definitely look into that further. If it's sterling, then there is a little bit of value there. Another fun little painted cuff bracelet. That would just go in a lot. I can get that stuck-on earring off of this one. 3 more bangles, no marks on them, they would just go in a bracelet lot. I'm also saving up some stuff for some crafting. I have some plans to do with my new, now 8-year-old daughter. This is fun, little seed bead, no branding or anything, but cool little necklace. I also have a spot at a local booth that I can sell craft lots at, or some of the individual pieces that might only sell for a couple bucks. Not really worth listing online, but some of them do okay there. This is just a cord necklace. This would probably just go in a craft lot. I'm going to separate stuff as I go and make this a little easier on me when I'm all done. I think I had one exactly like this in another recent lot. Just a fun necklace, unbranded. I see an Anne Klein hang tag. Anything that's branded and not broken, I do tend to put up individually online. Something like this, I would probably expect to get maybe $15 for. Anne Klein, pretty gold tone necklace. Set that aside. This is Hannah. I have sold Hannah before, not for much. It does have a $14.99 compared to $30 tag on it. Appears to be in good condition. I'd probably expect to get $8 to $10 for something like that. This they have in a separate little baggie. And it has like a dangle that looks almost like a soccer ball, but no other. Oh wait, maybe there's, oh, it's Brighton. Yay. Next to that dangle, or with that dangle, it has a little heart tag with a cursive B on it. That is the Brighton tag, and I'm guessing it was in this little baggie because it also has, well, I thought maybe they were matching earrings, but they're not really a direct match. They do look like they could be Brighton, but I don't see any markings on them. But that's a pretty Brighton necklace and a nice pair of earrings. Keep that set aside. This is a tangled something. Two necklaces, definitely. One is just a little wire choker, funky beaded, unbranded necklace. Those can sometimes do okay individually. Normally I throw them in craft lots. The earrings are stuck in everything. I'm just setting the earrings aside in case I find pairs as I go through. Go back and show any pairs that I find. The fun thing about watching these videos is watching people untangle stuff over and over and over again. This is unbranded necklace and definitely magnetic, but not broken. These are advertised as DIY lots, which means you expect to receive some broken stuff. This is just a piece of a watch band. I don't know if I have the other piece or if it's complete, but you do expect to receive some broken jewelry. Fun bangle bracelet, no markings. My first ever 5-pound lot. This is really pretty. No markings or anything, but it is heavy and super pretty. So this would be something I could probably sell individually if I didn't want to put it in a lot. Here's a pair of funky, fluffy earrings. Kind of a tangled mess, but it is a pair. Here is another earring pair. Found the match to those. Another just bangle, like leather wrapped bangle bracelet. This must match the necklace I found, which would definitely make that worthy of listing individually. I can put the necklace and the bracelet together and get at least $10 or $15 for that. This is just a fun little turquoise bracelet. No brand markings on that. When you're selling jewelry online, branding definitely helps. there's just so much of it. It's so oversaturated that if you don't have some searchable term that everybody's looking for or some identifiable branding, it's almost impossible to get views on online jewelry, which is why this is just a choker necklace, which is why I'll do lots for most of the stuff that is unbranded. Pretty, but no branding. I didn't get a single brooch in my last unboxing, which is rare because I seem to always get a surplus of little lapel pins and brooches. This has a little lock and key on it. Heart lock and key, but no branding there. The Goodwill lots. I definitely get a ton of lapel pins and brooches when I get Goodwill lots, so I'm guessing maybe just a generational thing, but just an unbranded fun little bracelet. This one seems a little more tangly than my last few Thredup bags have been. It's definitely the earrings causing most of the problems. But this is a fun necklace that I feel like it should have branding because it's really neat. Drives me nuts when stuff is high quality but unbranded. And this might, it has like a diamond shaped squiggly mark on it that may equate to a brand. I'll have to look into that a little bit, but that's really fun. This is just a fun little bracelet, and it's almost child-sized, maybe? Maybe not. Just squeezed in a bit. There we go. It's pretty, but no brands, and you can tell that the metal coating is coming off, so probably like a Claire's type thing. My oldest used to buy me Claire's jewelry all the time, and I'd feel so bad because I'd wear it for a week or two and then it would start turning my fingers green or whatever, and that was the end of that. This is just fashion jewelry. Funky bangles, those would go in a lot even though they're new on cards. These would go in a lot. This is Alex and Annie. I like Alex and Annie bracelets. They do pretty well for me. Not for super high dollar, but normally a $10 to $12 range on those. Beaded necklace, no branding. Another fun bangle. This is a watch by, can't see it, I can't read it. Ooh, it's a funky, stretchy, rubbery watch. Geneva Platinum. And I never receive watches that work, so most people do just give away their watches as soon as the batteries die, it seems. Sometimes I get them checked out, and other times I just throw them in craft lots too, because I have enough to deal with to worry about testing and buying batteries for a bunch of watches. This is just a fun metal fringy necklace, no branding on that one. Another bead bracelet. I have a lot of 50 plus bracelets listed right now. It's gotten some interest, but no bites yet. And I probably, after this box, will have another 50 to add to it. This is just a rose gold tone chain. I'm guessing it is Nothing special. Yeah, definitely magnetic. But this one has an older aged gold tone appearance to it and is tangled up among another necklace. La la la. Okay, and another necklace wrapped around there. So this is super duper long and not seeing any markings, but yeah, definitely magnetic. It is fun though. Might be something I would consider doing individually, or I can actually think of how I want to do that in my Christmas crafting, so we'll see. This is unbranded and it is missing a few rhinestones, or at least one, so that would go in a craft lot for sure. This one has a little hangy thing on it, which I believe is supposed to go there. This is another Alex and Annie bracelet. This one has, sometimes they're like an initial, sometimes they're a picture. That one I'm not really sure what it is. This is Express. Express jewelry tends to do fairly well for me, so I could easily plan on $10 to $15 on that. And it's like $40, $50 new for Express stuff. This one came in a little bag that says bracelet 75 cents, so apparently the person was going to try and sell it at a garage sale before they sent it into Thredup. Nothing special about it though, just a faux pearl little dangle drop. It will go just to make sure, yeah, just to make sure. It'll go in a bracelet lot. Get rid of that bag. If you are a reseller and you don't have a lot of space, jewelry is awesome because it doesn't take much space at all. I have little hooks stuck under my desk and around the sides of my desk where all of my costume jewelry hangs, so it's super easy for me to access when it sells, and yeah, it is a fun solution if you don't have a whole lot of space to work in. And it's quick and easy to, this is a fun like marbled necklace, no branding on it though. Not a lot of branded stuff in here, but it is super easy to take pictures of jewelry and super easy to list it and super easy to ship it, and there's just not a whole lot that can go wrong with it. The only thing is if you don't have a purpose for the stuff that you can't sell online. So that's where I like it that I have the local booth so I can put stuff there. And I was selling craft lots and I do still have some for sale, but now I have plans to use them myself. Just a stretch bracelet, hair ribbon that'll just go in the garbage. I guess I could use a hair ribbon in craft lots too, but I don't really have a plan for it. And I don't like misrepresenting them for people that are buying them from me and they end up getting hair stuff. This looks like it still had a tag attached, but I'm not seeing any branding, and it's just heavy bead necklace. anything is possible bracelet. No branding on that. Over halfway through bag number 1. I like the skinny chains because they tend to be the more likely to be like sterling or gold or something, and this one is definitely going to be sterling because I saw the 925 on it. If I can get just 2 little skinny chains. But yes, whenever I see the really delicate dainty chains, then they're more likely to be something. And this one is heavily tangled. So I have 2 necklaces here tangled together. This one is definitely sterling. Little heart, the little diamond chip in it, and it does have 925 on the back in very tiny lettering. The other one, oh, I wish I could untangle. The other one just has a ring attached to it, and the ring also has some teeny tiny lettering inside of it, and I'm guessing it's not part of the original necklace. I'm going to untangle them later, but I am guessing that ring has some, is genuine, is either sterling. It also has tiny flecks of gold in it, so that might be something. And the chain that ring is on is not magnetic, and the other one is not magnetic. So I will have to spend some time untangling and investigate those a little bit further. Jewelry definitely takes some investigating and some effort. This is Anthropologie, but one of them is definitely broken. It has an original price of $48 on it though, so that would have been nice if it was complete. This is J. Crew. I had some nice J. Crew pieces in my last Thredup lot. It says, let's flip it around so you can see, just J. Crew in there. That's a nice piece. That would be like a $15 sale, probably. Fun bangles, slinky bracelets. I want to get all this done today. I don't want to leave without doing it all. This has the Alex and Annie appearance, and yes, it is Alex and Annie. Some of those I locked together just to sell a little bit faster. This is a broken piece which likely came off of, yes, this, and this has no branding, but it has a little thing here that this must have been attached to. That'll go for sure in a craft lot. I had been including sterling silver single earrings in my craft lots, but I think from here on out I'm going to separate them, and anything broken or sterling silver I'll do a separate lot. This is fun, but no branding. This is a fun little bracelet, and I don't know if this little hanging stone indicates a brand for it or not, but I'm not seeing any other markings anywhere. Maybe. No markings on that, but it's pretty. a stretch ring. I have a bunch of these. They don't seem to do very well. And like anything, if they're not branded, there's not a good way to sell them. So that'll go in a ring lot. Trying to separate as I go. Another stretch bead bracelet. Another ring for a ring lot. A broken piece of a fun metal bracelet. There is a magnetic pull to that. If this was sterling, it would have value just because it's pretty hefty, but broken or not. But it doesn't. Oh, here's some more pieces of that. Be something that if I really cared enough, I could probably, if they gave me all the pieces, fix it, but I don't care that much. So, single earring. This is a bracelet or a necklace of some nature. And even though it was in its little baggie, it is tangled. I'll have to unknot that. There is a tiny bit of writing on the clasp, and the charm is magnetic, but the chain is not. So it's possible that this is a 10 or 14 karat gold. I'm not going to be able to read that. I just ordered a gold testing kit online, so hopefully that will come soon. I just ordered it as in this morning, but it'll make my life a little easier for stuff like this, just to determine if there is some value. But that might be a gold piece. That might pay for the lot. Just an unbranded bangle. This is Pura Vida bracelet. Puro Vito bracelet. Not sure if there's anything to that, but it's just a couple strings tied together. So, man. Another bracelet. This might end up being a two-part video. Some of my 5-pound boxes I've been able to do in 30 minutes, and some of them have taken upwards of an hour, so I wasn't sure. Oh, that's pretty. Fun turquoise ring. Thought it had writing in it, but I'm not seeing any. Too little there, too little there, too big there. It's one of those that just doesn't seem to want to fit right on any finger, but it's pretty. It'll be a fun addition to a ring lot. This is J. Crew. But it seems, yes, it is broken. It should have, oh wait. It is broken, I'm just not sure how it's broken. Does that go together? Oh. A fun, funky J. Crew bracelet, but these pieces would all be cool in crafting, so not too disappointing. Generic necklace. This is cool. This has to be branded in some way, but it's not. I guess it is kind of cheaply made, but it's a cool necklace. Shells and stones and plastic. Stretch bracelet. Another single earring. I'm setting aside all of these earrings. I'm hoping to find some matches by the time I get through that. Slinky bracelet. This is a fun ring. No branding, but it's kind of unique. One of the fun things about selling jewelry too is that I often claim a few pieces that I'll wear once or twice and then I'll get rid of. Here is the match for that earring. The bag is coming to an end, and yes, I will do this as a separate video and do the second 5-pound box separately. This is super pretty. Little flowers and rhinestones, and they're just glued in, but no branding, and I'm pretty sure that's not sterling. No. There is a very slight magnetic pull on it, but it is very pretty. This is J. Crew, another J. Crew piece. Just a fun gold tone thick chain necklace. Another watch. Anne Klein watch. I'm just gonna have to make a trip. I think I've got 6 watches right now that need new batteries or need to be tested. I should just take them all together, get it done, maybe wait until I get a few more boxes and take like 20 watches in and have them wonder what the heck I'm doing with 20 watches. I don't know. Do you guys change your own watch batteries? Because I'm always too scared to. I'm always petrified that I'll break it. This is like a keychain type clip-on bag charm maybe. A little boy with a choo-choo train and a rubber duck and a basketball. It's interesting. An unbranded necklace, tangled in itself. Very magnetic. It's a pretty earring. Hopefully I have that match. A pretty little rhinestone ring. No markings on it. A fun knot ring. That'll go to the ring lot. A little bobby pin. That'll go to a craft lot. This looks familiar too, like I've had one recently just like this. Just a bracelet with tiny little itty bitty faux pearl danglies. Oh, this has writing in it. What do you say? This is really pretty. Let's see. This is a little bigger, so my chances of reading it are 925. Okay. $9.25. This is also not a jewelry loop, so But this is really pretty, and the tiny little stones are prong set in there. So this one will take a little more research. I have tiny, tiny wrists, but my fingers are getting big and fat these days. Another little ring. This one also says $9.25 in it. Doesn't say anything else, but I can see the $9.25. And it's got like a amber stone. I can't think of the word I want to call it, but that's pretty. Okay. Not too disappointed with this box thus far. Unbranded, I think this one goes with, there was another similar one that I've set aside somewhere. Trying to get the bigger stuff out of here first, and then worry about the little pieces of earrings and stuff that are left. 36 minutes in and almost there, guys. It's just a matter of getting through the tangles now. Okay, earring. And the other one of those is still attached to the same necklace. So there's that. This is unbranded and very unlikely to be anything. But just to be sure, no magnetic pull, but I would highly doubt that that is anything, but because it's not magnetic, I will further investigate. The other one is definitely gold, the one that was in the little bag that I set aside. So I've made my money back on this lot just from that. Earrings. I guess maybe if it's like 10 karat gold or something, it wouldn't pay for. It is a $60 lot. So I've made my money back from this half of the lot just with the one gold bracelet or necklace, no matter what it is. And I think I've definitely made. Phone rang. Always interrupts my videos. Yeah, I've definitely made my money back for the entire box so far, but nothing super exciting yet. And this is a mess that I will likely deal with later, as far as untangling goes. But just thought if I could get one of these out, then the rest would come out easy enough. And that doesn't seem to be happening. So anyway, there is a Charming Charlie tag mixed into this mess, and another Charming Charlie tag. So I've got, oh, here we go. This is a Charming Charlie necklace. Not a whole lot of value in Charming Charlie, but I've said it before, it does seem to have a following, so I do list it. Might go in my 5 for $20 sale on Poshmark, or I don't know, just for like $6-7 plus shipping on eBay. This is the other Charming Charlie one. And earrings now. I'm finally through the tangle, maybe. Okay. Except for this, which is an unbranded necklace attached to an earring. Oh, there we go. Yay! So, unbranded necklace, but it's kind of a cool little crystal pendant. I think I showed this pair already, maybe. So there's one pair, another pair of earrings. I need to put up an earring lot. I've got so many of them, but dumping them out and pairing them up for pictures and just seems like such a hassle. It's not really. Once I get doing it, I just procrastinate on some things. This is really pretty bracelet, and it has a dangle, little rhinestone dangle, which should be a branding indication, but it is definitely magnetic, so not that special. This one says something inside, which RJ7, I think, and 925. So there's another sterling silver ring on my fat fingers. Here we go. I'm liking my ring collection. This one might just stay on me for a while until I decide I want to do something else with it. I can't stay late tonight and go through and play with my jewelry after I open it because my daughter has karate, so have to be home in time. Unbranded, unmarked, rose gold necklace. Oh, here we go. There is another pair. No markings. I think, oh, no, one more ring. No markings, but that's kind of fun. Not magnetic, but I would say it's too shiny to be gold. But who knows, I have my tester coming and I'm gonna want some stuff. Oh, and this one fits me perfectly, of course. I'm gonna want some stuff to test when I get my acid kits, so I'll just set it aside and check it out later. Lots of little earrings. I think all that's left in here is earrings. Just trying to see if I have any pairs. I was hoping that I had a pair to this one, but I have another turquoise one that does not appear to have a pair. Although I wouldn't be surprised if that was sterling. The hook is not, but I would not be surprised at all if this is sterling. Or this one for that matter. But they are not marked, they do not say. And I think, is that it? For pairs? Yep, I think that might be, oh, is that a necklace? Or, no, that's another earring. Oh, okay, here's one pair. Another pair of earrings, and that should do it for earring pairs. Just a couple of individual, oh, nope, now that I lift it up, I see another pair. This one. Another pair of earrings. Kind of like a Chico style. That should be it for pairs of earrings. This is very likely sterling. Didn't have the pair, but let's see. Not magnetics, so there's a chance. So anyway, I am going to cut this video here and do the second 5-pound lot as a separate video. So this is part 1 of my 10-pound unboxing, and part 2 is coming soon. Thank you guys for watching. If you know anything about any of the pieces I showed that I have no clue about, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I think out of this box, I would be willing to say out of this bag, I think I'm guaranteed that I should be able to make $120 just on individually selling pieces, and then whatever extra comes from the lots. So that's where I'm at so far on my first half of my box. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, you know the drill. Come back for more. Later.